Hello, Mr. Ryan, are you right?
Yes.
So you learned about the fraction, yeah?
Denominator.
Which one is the
Numerator,
1 over 2?
equivalent.
Numerator is the one and denominator is the two.
Numerator, yeah?
Yeah.
Numerator is very high and
Denominator.
denominator is very low. The denominator is always at the bottom and the numerator is always at the top.
The fourth letter isn't a U, it's a O.
It just looks
Ah.
like denominator quarter.
No.
It looks like a denominator quarter.
Huh?
The fourth letter on the denominator is the O.
Ah, the numerator, okay. Numerator. Okay. Okay, so what's a simplified fraction? For example, is this a simplified fraction?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is this a simplified fraction?
No.
No.
Why is that?
It's because it's the same as half.
It's in half, yeah. Half, yeah. Okay, so how do we check if the fraction is a simplified, like b a over a? So
If any of them is a prime number?
it's a prime number? Not really. It's, what do you say? Any number is a prime number?
If B or A is a prime number.
Then it's a simplified fraction. I give you an example, like prime number 5, yeah? Okay, so how about 10, 5? This is a prime number, but this is not simplified. Yeah.
If the denominator is a prime number. Hee
It's also, what do you mean? 5.
Yeah.
But I can put this is still not simplified. Yeah, okay, you're quite close. It's something to do with the prime. So what's the simplified? What's not simplified? So look.
If both of them are prime numbers, then.
No.
No!
Look, why? B over A.
Yeah.
So if we can divide by something.
That's a mixed fraction.
Yeah, okay. So look, if B is divisible by C, A is divisible by C, and C is
What's
not
C?
equals to 1.
See?
C is an integer, but not
Is it
not
decimal?
equals to 1.
Is it decimal?
So then that's what? That's not a simplified fraction, right? So in other words, we want to find out that if B and A are coprime, we call it coprime. Coprime.
If they can divide by the same number.
Yeah, coprime. If they can't divide by the same number, we call it coprime. Like 3 and 5, they're coprime. Right? Because they're only positive.
Yeah, I said that both of them are prime numbers. Yeah, oh yeah.
Not quite the same. Look, coprime means what? Look, Erin, coprime. So 3 and 5, the only positive number can be divisible by them is 1, right? So we call it coprime.
Coprime.
It's essentially the same as GCD. What's GCD?
Greatest common divisor.
So coprime of,
C.
look, A and B are coprime if GCD of them is 1. Okay? Is that clear? If A and B are coprime, then it's a simplified fraction. Okay? Let's say 3 over 18. Is this a simplified fraction?
No,
Why is that?
because the same number 6.
Yes, because look, 3 and 18, the GCD is 3, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah, as long as it's not equal to 1, then it's not a simplified fraction, okay? So today's task is easy. So we are given an integer n. Integer n. We want to find out the fractions, the simplified fractions between 0 and 1. Okay, not bigger than 0, less than 1. Okay, this one, you see, open parentheses. Open parentheses means excluding, right? Excluding. Square bracket means equal, right? So if this is 0, 1 square bracket, it means that x bigger than 0, equal than 0, smaller or equal than 1. Okay, so but we are talking about these cases, which is between 0 and 1. Yeah? But not equal to 0 and not equal to 1. Okay, so we want to find out, we're given a number n, we want to find out that the denominator, the simplified fraction b over a, where a is smaller or equal than n, right? And then we find out the number of, we want to find out the number of the simplified fraction, yeah? Yeah? So we can just read how do we do it? Look. So look, we given this integer n, right? So we can brute force the a, right? Brute force from 1 to a from 1 to n, and then we can brute force b from 1 to a. Alright? Yeah. So GCD. Do you still remember how do we get the GCD? Like 27 and 18. What's the GCD of both?
9.
9, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick. How do we get the 9?
I guess.
Remember this? Divide 27, 18. We divide it by 18. And remaining 9, yeah? Alright? Remaining 9. So we just swap here. So that will be 18 divided by 9. Okay, so 18 divided by 9.
Way.
2 by 0. Once we get the 0, this is the greatest common divisor. Okay, let's try some example. Okay, some more example. 45, maybe 24 and 36.
8.
What's the greatest?
12.
12, yeah? Okay, that was quick, right? One. Okay. Okay. Look, 24, 13. So how do we do it? 24. Okay, come on. 24 divided by 36. Remainder is 24, right? So we move it here. So it becomes 36, 24. 36 divided by 24, remaining 12. Okay, look.
Poisonous puddle.
Look. We just move B to A. Yeah? Yeah. 24 divided by 12.
Actually poisoned.
Okay, I'm poisoned. Okay. 24 divided by 12.
2.
0. So look, 12 is look. You see? So we took, this is the way we get a greatest common divisor. Okay. So actually, in Python we don't need to implement this. In the math library we have this. We have we have this math.gcd. Yeah. We already have this. We don't need to rewrite the wheel. Yeah. But if you really want to implement it, define gcd a b. Okay. So while b is greater than 0, then we can do this. A b equals b a divided by b remaining. Okay. And then return a. Right. Okay. That's the greatest common divisor. We talked about that long time ago. Yeah. Okay. Why b is bigger than 0? b will become the a, and then b will become a divided by b, the remainder. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then we can also implement this using the recursion. Okay. That's the same. Okay. That's not a topic of today. Today we're going to talk about what? Finding the number of the simplified fractions when the denominator is less than equal than n, right? So we can just brute forcing it. We can brute forcing it. Co-prime. Okay, so one question: what is co-prime? Two numbers a and b are co-prime.
Are prime numbers.
What's co-prime? Can you give me an example? A and b are
3
co-prime.
over 5.
Okay, so what? Okay, so a 3
They're
over.
both prime numbers.
They are not both prime numbers. Co-prime. Co-prime. Look, 1 and 3. 1 is not a prime number.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's co-prime? What did I just say? What's co-prime? Is 4 and 12 co-prime?
No. No.
No, right?
No.
Okay, is 3 and 9 co-prime?
Yeah.
No.
No. So what's co-prime? I was just
It's
saying.
like if it's.
It could be divided.
Is it like
You could
like
be
4
divided.
over 12 is third, and 3 over 9 is.
Yeah, so we can simplify it. So what are we looking for? If we can find out if the GCD, these two number is what number, then it's a co-prime.
If it's simplified.
the greatest common divisor of two numbers, if they are co-prime, if their greatest common divisor is what number? I was just talking. If we can't find anything other than what number?
1.
1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's the greatest common divisor of both number is 1, then it's co-prime. Okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay, now we can implement that thing, okay? Define, okay, let's say find simplified
Or paralyzed.
simplified fraction, okay? Simplified fraction. We give it an n, right? So let's put the answer in the list, okay? Answer equals 0. For I in range n, okay? Let's say we iterate with the denominator. For denominator in range n, start from 1, okay? Because the denominator can't be 0, am I right? Yeah? What happens if the denominator is 0?
Then you can't really.
What's 1 divided by 0?
You can't divide by 0.
There's no such thing, yeah? Denominator can't be that, yeah? Okay. In 1 to n plus 1, okay? And then for the nominator, yeah? Nominator in range up to 1 over up to d, right? Up to d. Yeah? And then if the GCD and d equals 1, right? Then we can increment this answer. Easy, yeah? Return answer. Okay. Okay. Yeah? Little bit, look, little bit. Yeah? Alright? Right? The time complexity, look, d iterates from 1 to n, right? N. Okay, we have a duplicate variable name here. Let's say numerator. Okay? So the time complexity is O(n) squared times, look, this is O(n), but the GCD, the time complexity of GCD AB, yeah? The time complexity is log, upper bound would be the minimum of A and B, okay? So it will be O(n) squared log mean A times B, okay? That's the overall time complexity for this diagram. Any questions? Any questions?
No.
No? So can you explain to me what's this bit? What's this? For D in range 1 to n, what are we doing here?
With denominator
We brute forcing the denominator, yeah? And what's this bit?
numerator.
We brute forcing the numerator. And what's this bit?
GCD.
What's it? What does it mean?
Common divisor.
What are we checking? Why are we checking this GCD?
Numerator and denominator.
If this equals 1, what does it mean? Is it?
It means that is simplified.
Okay, then we increment the answer, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you write it down, yeah? Ryan, come on, you want the Pokemon card? So you need to please me, okay? So, what's this bit?
It's 4.
We are iterating the denominator. This bit, look, 4 is the brute force, is a for loop, yeah? D from 1 to n, and numerator goes from 1 to the maximum denominator, and then the greatest common divisor, if it's 1, then we if the denominator and the numerator, the greatest common divisor is 1, it means it's a simplified fraction, right? Then we increment the answer, yeah? Yeah? Okay, okay. Okay. Okay? Yeah? Okay, so, okay, one more question, okay? One more tricky question, okay? Let's say, 72 and 48, what's the greatest common divisor?
12.
Wow,
24.
24. How do you get that so quick? How do you get that so quick? Okay, you divide it by the remaining is what? Remaining is 24, right? Yeah, so you 48, 24, and remaining is 0, so we get a 24, okay? Yeah, you still remember how we get this greatest common divisor, yeah? Yeah? Okay, that'll be it for today. Good job, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.